there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you many blessings and much love, as I always do. Leo, if I didn't already say this in the other reading that I did for you, this is the last time I'm going to be conducting readings like this. I'm going to go back to what I usually do, where it's more in depth and I go through more things and pull more cards. So I pretty much stabilized, so I'm going to have more energy to do those types of readings, okay? So I just want to let you guys know, for those of you who tend to watch my videos, for those of you who are new, this is not the normal way I conduct my readings. I just had to do it this way to condense the amount of time and energy I utilize in my readings. And because of the major life changes I've been experiencing, okay? So anyway, November's readings are going to be different. Don't know yet. I have to consult my guides, but they will be different. All right, Leo, let's see what you need to work on and what other guidance Spirit has for you. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Leo need to work on right now? Please and thank you. Okay. You did show up in Aries' reading, so maybe that might be one you might want to watch. We have the Four of Pumpkins, which is the Four of Pentacles, all right? We also have the Six of Ghosts at the bottom of the deck, okay? The overall energy here, some of you, this could very well be indicative of a reconciliation happening with a friend, family member, sibling, your counterpart, soulmate, okay? There is someone who wants to ask for forgiveness. This is going to be a very harmonious time. See, this person's giving this ghost a flower and everyone's observing it. Look, oh, how nice. They're reconciling. This is going to work out, okay? Somebody wants to offer you something. It could even be flowers or just offering peace, offering, like, I'm hearing an olive branch. That's not an olive branch, but I'm getting that for some reason. I'm looking at the black cat. For whatever reason, somebody has a black cat. It could be you. But remember to take what resonates, Leo. Leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself in your situation, okay? So with this, there is something about you making amends with somebody. There's something sweet and innocent with this gesture. Somebody has been thinking a lot about you. They've been reminiscing about the past, looking at your photos, memories that you had together. You may be even thinking of memories of somebody, you know, the good times I'm hearing. So maybe you doing that, your person is doing the same thing, and maybe you're bringing each other. You're calling each other in. I'm hearing calling in your soulmate, okay? So, but this is going to be a very, very harmonious time, but there's some sweetness to this. Somebody's going to be very, very kind to you because of what you have done. There's something here where somebody's really thinking about
how compassionate you've been, how forgiving you've been. There was this innocence to you, like you love them like how a child loves their parent, right? Because when you're very little, the children, like, they don't really have any judgment against their parents. Like, they love pretty much everybody unconditionally in most cases. So there's something here with this childlike energy where you kind of, you saw their childlike nature within them. Maybe they acted a little bit silly at times. Like, maybe they tapped into their inner child and that would come out and you didn't judge them because of it. And maybe other people judged them, right? So there's something here about this person reminiscing about those times where, you acted a little bit puerile, or, there was something that you guys were doing that maybe children would do. Like, I don't know, jumping rope or playing video games or something like that, right? Something like that, and you didn't, or they acted in a silly way, or they made like really silly jokes or something like that, or things that kids would do. I know for me, my son and I, like, I still tap into my inner child, and that's something we all should be doing, right? Not being afraid. You can't adult all the time. So it looks like somebody here, it could be your soulmate or your counterpart, who saw that about you. Like, you would make these funny jokes, or you would act like this way that was immature, right? But you didn't allow yourself to keep that in, okay? And this person saw this about you, or you saw this in this other person, and you remained you were these friends together, and you didn't, you allowed yourselves to be a kid again, all right? And it looks like somebody here, like, really admires that about you. You weren't doing that to put on a front. You weren't doing that to be someone that you weren't. You were being your true authentic self. And it looks like there's somebody here who's really reminiscing about that, and they miss that about you. That's what I'm getting. And because of those times, they want to experience those times again. And I'm hearing they want to make new memories with you because of what you guys have done together. Again, this could be anybody. It does not have to be a romantic partner or your counterpart or anything. It's who is coming to you first, who is coming into your mind first, okay, this is relating to. So it's like this person can't let you go. I'm hearing the song I Won't Let You Go by James Morrison. That might be significant for you. I got a lot of song references in Aries' reading, so if you hear that song, or that song comes across your YouTube feed or something, that is a sign for sure. It's confirmation of this reading, okay? I'm hearing any James Morrison song, which is kind of funny. That's what they wanted me to say. But I'm hearing that this person can't let you go. Again, there's like these sweet memories they have of you, and they don't want to let go of that. They want to keep that in their lives, but they also want to create new ones with you because of this joyous time that you guys would have. And look how happy everybody is in this card, right? They were really happy with you, and they want to live that again, okay? But there's this thing where they can't let go of the memory of you. They can't let go of you, period. All right? And when I see this card, you see how this guy, it's like a combination of an onion and a cucumber and peas. So this character here, he's carrying a letter, it looks like. Or he's putting out flyers, but he's got a piece of paper in his hand. He could be delivering you a message. Now, I know this is the Four of Pentacles, but I look at the images, okay? This is about what my intuition is telling me. So what I'm getting is that this person is so enamored with you, and they can't let go of the memory of you, and they want to experience that type of world with you again. They're going to come to you to tell you about it. There's something about sending you a letter, sending you a message. Maybe they're actually on their way literally to deliver the letter to you, or to just tell you, okay, about this, that they want to reconcile, that they want a reunion, they want to reunite with you, and maybe in the coming days, I don't know where I got that, they want to reunite with you to start back up again. It's a union of souls here for some of you, and this person is going to tell you about this. I'm looking at the moon in both these cards, and I'm getting intuition. Somebody's following their intuition to come towards you. because of the fond memories that they have. And see the happiness here? This person's like having this positive mindset. They're being happy. They're telling themselves, you know what? I miss this type of life with this person. I want to create new memories. And this person is happy because whenever he looks, it could be looking at photos, could be looking at pictures of you, right? Nostalgia. Whenever this person goes back to those letters you wrote, the pictures that you sent them, or the times that you had, it brings a smile to their face. And they, again, I cannot stress enough, Leo, they want it again. So there's something about here delivering a message to you. You're going to get a message from this person about reconciliation. They want to meet up with you. They want to reunite with you because, again, they want to recreate those memories. So for some of you, this is somebody coming back from your past, you know, and there is a strong energy of forgiveness here. But this person's trying to remain optimistic with making this gesture or coming back into your life to reconcile, because they know that they have a purpose with you. They know that you're their person for some of you, or they know that they have to let go of the past, right? You can't get caught up in the past either, Leo. The past was there to get you to learn life's lessons. Let the past stay in the past. You can't also judge people based on their past either. That is coming from a distorted feminine, distorted masculine energy if you're judging people based on their past. For those of you who see the purpose in what happened between you and this person, why they want to reconcile with you, I bet you $1 million some of you are not the same person you were before. Because if this person is ready to make amends and they want to reunite with you and let bygones be bygones, there's like forgiving each other, that's because you have ascended, you have leveled up in a sense where you understand the reason why forgiveness is so important in our lives, right? It's for you, it's not for them, all right? So some of you have learned this, and this is why you're calling it your soulmate. Like I said, you're drawing the person back in because you're mirroring, that person's mirroring you. If you are continuing to be lighthearted and taking care of yourself, being tender, being compassionate, tapping into your inner child, having this like, you know, energy about you that you know that adulting all day every day is not what God wanted you to do, right? And your energies are actually being sent out to the universe, and your person's catching wind of this, which is also getting them to take action and say something to you or come to you to reunite with you, to reconcile with you. For the others of you though, you're getting stuck in the past, okay? This is another group where you are judging people based off of their past. You cannot let the past go. Why? What is that going to do for your future, Leo? Why can others of you not let go of the past? Or you're holding on too tightly to something that was in the past. You're like, I miss that job, I miss that house, I miss that lifestyle, I miss that friend, I miss that person, I miss this, and this. Nostalgia is hitting some of you hard. Why can't it go back to the way it used to be? Why am I in this situation now? It's because you've leveled up. I talked about leveling up. Because God makes your future more blessed than your past. Look it up. There's a biblical reference to that. Your latter days are going to be better than your former, Leo. So let go of the then. This is now. Stay in the present moment. Let go of these past hurts. Let go of the person who done you wrong. Let go of, you know, what went right, what didn't go right. Let go of what happened as a child, because there's inner childhood wounds here. Forgive your parents. Forgive yourself. Forgive everybody else that you may have an issue with forgiving, okay? But there's another group of you, you got to let go of the past. Getting so caught up in it, Leo, it's going to block you from what God has for you in your future. Some of you are resistant to change. You want things to be the way that they were. But that means you won't grow, Leo. It means you won't level up. You are here to grow, learn, and evolve, not to stay like how things were in the child. I'm hearing something about reminiscing about the 80s. I'm hearing 1980 Me by Darren Hayes. That's a fantastic song. Darren Hayes was a genius when he wrote that song. He was a genius when he wrote that. He had that wrote that album. Whatever, you know what I mean. I love Darren Hayes. Anyway, something about that. Somebody's getting stuck up. Oh man, the 80s were the best time, or the 60s, or the 70s, or the 90s. I don't know. But I'm hearing 80s, and it's like, I wish life was like that then, and blah, 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 blah. You can't let go of that. It's like you keep going back to how it was then. No, you're going to stay stuck there, and you're not going to be leveling up to prepare yourself for what God has for your future. You don't like change. Some of you are getting hung up on how different it is in the world today compared to it was before. I used to be like that. I'm starting to see the purpose in all this, and we are evolving, guys. We're gonna make this world a better place, but it's up to you and me, like Michael Jackson says. I'm hearing Heal the World Now by Michael Jackson. I swear all these songs are coming in. All right? Don't go back there. You are where you are now for a reason. You're growing, you're learning, you're evolving. Change is inevitable. It's what helps us to become better versions of ourselves. The past doesn't do that. We are here to heal our inner child, to not get caught up in the same ancestral patterns that we learned from our parents, our grandparents, things that have been programmed into us. We're supposed to evolve beyond that, to make a better life for ourselves, for our kids, if we have kids, to be inspiration to others, that we can change and that change is good, and to help the planet. Okay? Now, if their person's coming back to reconcile with you, some of you may be a little bit hesitant. There's stubbornness with this Four of Pumpkins. Well, you didn't do this. It took too long. Or you did this to me in the past and blah, 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 blah. It could be your person. It could be a friend or family member. Remember, take it how it resonates. You screwed me over. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You didn't tell me how you felt. I forgave you and you didn't do anything about it, blah, blah, blah. Why? Move on. Move the hell on. Because that lowers your vibration when you get stuck there, because then you start to feel angry, bitter, resentful. You can't forgive, and that means that your soul cannot move on, which blocks you from having it all, because forgiveness is the gateway to having it all. It's having a completely clear heart chakra. So whatever this is, you need to let go of. A lot of you, it's the past. And if somebody has like done you wrong, but they actually come back because they want to right the wrongs and they want to let bygones be bygones, do you know how much courage that takes for somebody to do that? Do you know how I'm hearing bravery. What I'm trying to say is that this says a lot for whoever wants to come back and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong, but remember, you went through this with this person for a reason. You felt hurt by this person, for some of you, because you were also hurt. And it stemmed from something that happened in your child. This person triggered something in you about something else in your past or something about your childhood that you needed to heal from. This is healing inner child wounds. Okay? So if this person comes back, they're like, you know what? Let's make some new memories. Let's go shoot the shit. Let's go back to where we started. I think that is also a Richard Marx song. Let's do this differently. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I see the light now. Let's let bygones be bygones. When somebody comes back into your life to tell you that, to ask for forgiveness, do you know how huge that is? Because I bet you a lot of you are smart enough to know that a lot of people don't ever do that. I know there were some people in my life that they never were like, we never had a conversation where it's like, oh, you know what? Let's leave this in the past. Let's move on. Let's start all over. I do strongly believe that if God sends somebody back into your life, it's for a reason. Because you and I both know that not everybody comes back into our lives, right? So if somebody's coming back to reunite with you and to let bygones be bygones, they want to start anew and make better memories, make newer memories, it's for a reason. It's up to you whether you're going to accept this and forgive this person, or whether you're going to stay stuck in the past and stay stubborn, and what God had for you might pass you by. All right? There's also another message here about a scarcity mindset, not having something. Some of you may be too frugal with your money, or maybe there's frivolous spending. Okay? There's an inner childhood wound. Some of you are trying to fill that wound with material things, because this is materialism. You're not whole somewhere. You're not healed. It could have been an ancestral pattern where you had family members who would buy things to make them feel happier or something like that. You would spend your money because there's something with childhood. Maybe you grew up poor, right? And you don't want to spend your money. No, I gotta hold on tight to my money. I can't spend this. I gotta save for a rainy day, right? But are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying your life when it comes to you, like, really being nitpicky about what you spend? Now, yes, you have to have a balance, right? 4s are about balance. 6s are about balance. But are you really living your life? This could even be literally about a home, sanctuary. Somebody may be afraid to spend more money on a home or something like that, or a bigger home for your kids. This is going in a totally different direction. Somebody needs to hear this. What is God telling you? Is God leading you to this house? Is God leading you to the sanctuary? Trust in that, whoever that's for. But there's something here about money, materialism. You don't need to be stingy with your money, but you also need to be careful if you're the one who's trying to fill a wound here with material things. But at the end of the day, let go of that scarcity mindset. Let go of the lack. Again, have the abundant mindset. I was talking about this person being happy, being positive. Like, I'm going to go reconcile and I'm going to be positive about this. I'm not going to worry about what could happen or what might not happen. There's also an energy of a poor habit. Some of you may have a poor habit of getting stuck in the past, letting the past resurface. And then it has you repeating the same cycles. It has you repeating the same patterns. This is habitual, doing it over and over. A habit with probably holding on too much to the past. Let it go, Leo, let it go. Like Elsa, it's another song. Can't be afraid of change. And I will say, people do change. Love changes everything. It heals everything. I do get a strong feeling that whoever's coming back into your life has changed their ways. They're no longer stubborn. They no longer maybe have financial issues, because it could be financial issues. They're no longer resistant to change. Because they see the value in you with regards to these sweet memories, your sweetness, your kindness, your generosity. How you allow them to be like a kid. How you don't judge them. How you see the divinity in them, right? That's for some of you, not for all of you. Someone's making a good choice here now. Because they just can't let you go no matter how they try. And they're like, well, I got to do something about this. So they're going to come back and reconcile with you. Two of Cups at the top of the deck. And there it goes. It could be a friendship for some of you. Some of you may have gone through this a lot. Where friendships, relationships, marriages, you get stuck in the past. And you can't let go of what happened in the past with this person. Guys, I know this. Look, I've got an ex-husband. I had to let the past go because I knew why he did what he did. And I had part of that too. I was part of that too. Accountability. This is letting bygones be bygones. This is forgiveness. Understanding what forgiveness is. This is the ability. This is reconciliation. This is resolving conflicts between two people. Letting bygones be bygones. You see the snake down there? You may be thinking that someone's being very sneaky, like a slithery snake, kind of like the snake that tempts Eve, Adam and Eve in the garden, right? You're going to rise above that. These ghosts are above this type of mentality. Because they're not letting, because maybe somebody was a little bit like a snake, you might have thought about that, this person, okay? Malicious, being very sneaky and clever, like stealthy, whatever, but in a negative way. But some of you, you're like, those who can have a true harmonious relationship with someone, those who can forgive will have a very strong bond. You will continue on that strong bond that you have with this person. You will make amends. This is, I said, extending the olive branch, a truce. This is what this is. When you can learn to forgive, that's when you will have true love, because that is part of unconditional love. This is unconditional love between two people. You're like-minded, you're on the same page, you have the same values. You don't let the past get to you. You both have healed from your inner childhood wounds, because with Two of Cups, you have to find your cup first. Do your healing first before you were ready for this type of love right here, this type of partnership, this commitment. Somebody's coming to reconcile with you, because reunite with you, because they want commitment. They want a partnership now, because they see you as their soulmate, their counterpart. These are soulmates and counterparts right here. Okay? This person is no longer resisting this connection for some of you. You both have done the work. So there's a union here. The others of you, you're enabling unhealthy attachments to not letting go of the past between you and a person. Codependencies. Maybe you were too codependent on romance, on a partnership, on love. You needed somebody there to validate you. That was you maybe filling the void, right? Some bad habit. You couldn't let go. You needed somebody to be there. And maybe this person like walked away, or they betrayed you, or whatever this is. They were a snake. You're like, I can't believe this. You did this to me after all I did for you, blah, blah, blah. Get over it, Leo. It's not going to bring you the Two of Cups that you really, really are seeking. Because if it didn't work then, you guys weren't on the same page then. Our relationships reflect our inner wounds. Our inner childhood wounds. So there's somebody here, or some of you need to get over this thing with enabling this unhealthy attachment to letting go, to not being able to let go of the past with somebody, some sort of relationship. Or you being enabling unhealthy attachments to things of the past. And it may not have to do with relationships. This is approval seeking. This is codependency, the shadow side of this. You don't need to seek approval from anybody, Leo. The true love will come when you've learned to forgive. Because there is a strong energy of reconciliation here and reunion. It happens when you are both aligned. Union with a person, the permanent one, requires you to fully heal. It requires you to be in alignment with your higher self. It requires you to find your own holy grail, your own happiness, not basing the happiness based off of your person or anything else for that matter. It also is another requirement, the checkbox to getting permanent union is forgiveness. Because that is a divine state of being. If you want a divine union, you have to be divine inside, and it comes out of you, inside and out. And so does your person. You can't have a harmonious, sacred union without forgiveness. That's just the bottom line. That's the truth here. You can't have that. You want true love? You're going to have to forgive yourself and everybody else. Because that frees your heart chakra completely to allow that amazing higher frequency love to come in. Because again, it's divine. The divinity within you, and you seeing the divinity within yourself and within other people, no matter what they've done to you in the past. All right, let's get a guidance card. What guidance do we have for Leo? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians. Oh, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, your clarity. They're fast, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Number 17, see? 22, Master Builder, number Voodoo in blue, back off. 37, Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat. Number 23, Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. And lastly, the Eclipse Mermaid. Oh, it is eclipse season. So this eclipse season for some of you can very well be causing this person to come back into your life, okay? To reconcile with you because they want partnership. They want a commitment, a powerful energy shift, see? Bottom of the deck is the Death and the Maiden. Number 28, Invasion, Boundaries Violated, and Dominance. That card has shown up quite a few times. Let me go through that one first. There is a very out of balance relationship between you and another at this time. It may be that you are death, taking too much and imposing on another, and all the while blind as a skeleton to the truth. Or it may be that you are the maiden and have no defenses against another who is draining you, claiming all the while to love you. I also did get, all of a sudden, you can't let go of your person. Some of you need to surrender your counterpart to God, okay? You may have been drawn into the drama and color of entertainment of a relationship that is full of highs and lows and passion, but you are now discovering that it is tiring, draining, and lacking in respect. It is time to truthfully assess this relationship and take steps to be safer, more protected, and more respected. Do not attempt to convince death of its problems. Those real people will only draw closer, cling harder. Clingy is Two of Cups in the reverse. It's the shadow side of Two of Cups, and convince you that you have a problem, not them. You may feel fear as to what they will do once you separate from them, as they are vindictive and malicious. Freedom is worth the trial of separating. Ask yourself, is this relationship healthy for me? If the answer is no, then you must take steps to go. See? This could even be a business partnership for somebody here, okay? Take it how it resonates. 17. You are holding on too tightly to something that is proving to be a barrier between you and others, which is why you feel so alone at times. At present, you may need to open up just a little and admit that you crave like-minded people like you. Two of Cups, like-minded people. This does not mean people who do the same things for a living as you. It means people who speak to your soul. You're craving metaphysical and mysterious discussions, and you've got some questions that truly need answers, or at least an exploration. It's time to consult oracles, the ones that we find when we seek out friends who tell us what they see and not what they think we wish to hear. And what you are likely to hear is that you must let something go. There's also for some of you with regards to the Two of Cups that we were saying, finding friends who see the divinity within you, right? There's unconditional love with this card. Or people, relationships, whatever this is, okay? One dilemma with living in a world you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding on it and disturbing the delicate balance. So you hold on tighter to whatever you have or whatever you feel makes you you. The truth is your inner world is richer than most, and it's an imaginative paradise or hell depending on your state of mind. When you receive this card, please let go just a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this therefore helps you recreate your world anew. It is likely you will choose carefully who you allow in, but at least one person does need to be let in, and at least one security blanket needs to be shown the door just for the moment. All right, there's that. Number 22, you may be dealing with somebody who keeps telling you to back off. You are very clingy. Somebody here is very clingy, and this person's telling you to back off. You are getting too codependent on someone. You need to let them go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. Some of you may have abandonment issues. You are doing so well right now that you may begin to attract some attention from people who are quite simply opportunistic. Are you being kind and wishing to help? And so I am going to step in and give you a very clear warning. I don't mind if I look like the bad guy. What matters is that you get the message. Time to do a little stay away magic. And while I won't be sending them bad thoughts, after all, there are no pins in my voodoo doll. You, if you take my advice, won't be asking them to come around for tea anytime soon. Don't get involved. And don't get bullied. You know what to do. You may have to snarl too a little to get them to stay away. You need someone to back off. You need someone to back right off and give you space. You are not liking them. You are not welcoming them, and you need to be very clear and straight about that, despite all your desire to be a loving and lovely person. Detach from whatever it is that's giving you so much, well, grief by asking whoever it is that isn't irritating you, draining you, or pushing your buttons to leave you for the moment. Be respectful and kind, yet cool at first. But if good intentions are mistaken for a new invitation, be very clear and say away. Stop being so nice that you send very mixed messages. It's banishing time. Treat yourself. Be good to yourself. It's a journey song. Aries got that song channeled too. She's in charge of letting you know when it is time for some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. She too holds back from giving to herself, as she is such an earnest and industrious little angel. But her message is always clear. It's time for some fun. It is definitely time to have a treat, to give yourself the thing you have been putting off until you have worked hard enough or saved enough money or done without long enough. This card could come up for people who have been taught to save before they buy, a wonderful strategy, but at times this can tip over into almost habitual denial. You truly deserve some pleasure at this time in whatever form you have been denying yourself. Do not rationalize or talk yourself out of it any longer. The candy cane angel has appeared. She has made a bargain with you, and you are now going to have some fun, some delight, some tasty treats, whether in the form of food, clothing, luxuries, or experiences that you have forced yourself to do without. The luxuries are not only available to you, they are necessary for your growth. Step out of the consciousness of lack and into the consciousness of I deserve, and grant yourself this lovely moment of luxury. It's time for some joie de vivre and enjoyment to restage a grand entrance into your life. See, I was talking about something about a home, a luxury home or something. I'm not sure if I have to spend money on that for my kids or my family or whatever. There's that. There's also you not holding on to your money too tightly, being afraid to spend, right? You are deserving of things. Remember, find a balance. Don't overspend, but don't be so like, oh, I don't deserve this because my money's tight or something like that. Scarcity mindset. I won't have enough. I won't have enough. Okay? When you are thinking you won't have enough, you are setting the energy that you don't have enough, right? Lack. So the universe is like, oh, you don't have enough? Okay, then we won't give you anything. That type of thing, right? All right. Number 23. The Violet Angel. She appears when something new is on the horizon. She is the color of dawn, and she waits for you to become aware of these wonderful possibilities. When she appears, it is a sign that many wonderful coincidences, events, friendships, and changes you've been longing for are about to arrive at last. She wishes to arouse you so you will be ready to take full advantage of all the new blessings that are coming soon. Wake up and ready yourself. With fresh hope after a difficult time, something new breaks through and shows evidence of its approach, and with it, your new reality. You have good reason to feel optimistic, cheerful, and like something has changed on a permanent basis. You are on the verge of a new day, and it is in these delicate and faint beginnings that something strong and bright will come. Do not wish it to hurry up to the brightest part of the day. Enjoy this tender new birth of a time which you have long hoped for. Gratitude and awakenings, early rising, and trying new things are all on the agenda when this beautiful violet angel of spiritual new awakenings flies into your life. Nice. Number 10. Número 10. A very powerful energy shift is taking place. This eclipse mermaid is bathing in the energy and interacting with the energy, but she is not trying to direct it or force it into a particular direction. She has already prepared and is moving with it, but there is no effort involved. She is staying quite still, very calm but vigilant and observant at this moment. Her eyes reflect the energy of the eclipse, and within her, all that has been hidden will be emerging into the open. Something's going to be revealed. Again, when I talked about this person coming over the message, wanting to reconcile with you, right? Eclipses are times of great shifts and awakenings and sometimes unwanted and uninvited change. When an eclipse comes through your life, simply acknowledge that a cosmic event is taking place, and it will have a ripple effect throughout your world. Allow what needs to emerge to come out, because during this powerful time, nothing can remain suppressed, hidden, or underneath anymore. This energy shift you're about to experience needs preparation, no effort, no force, but it helps to be ready. Expect amazing dreams, possible clairvoyant experiences, and please do watch addictions, gossip, the internet, the kinds of food you eat, and who you spend time with and how they influence you. These are all very significant when this being comes to visit. This is a magnificent time to start a new health regime, particularly if you are wishing to reduce addictions that are unhealthful. Remember, there is no real avoiding life and the planets and the galaxy's energy shifts. You can work with these eclipses and maximize their amazing power, or you could do nothing and their changes could overwhelm you. The worst choice is to fight the energy and refuse to try something new. What will you choose as your own personal eclipse approaches? A deeply emotional, energetic shift akin to that of a powerful full eclipse is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too at this time, and you may feel the urge to change what you eat, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, what classes you take, who you hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. If you are on the path, your own soul path, everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it is disruptive. If you have not placed your feet on the path, this time may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are. It is up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile. Can't resist change anymore, because change is about to happen whether you like it or not. For some, it's going to be very disruptive. For others, it won't be, because for others, it'll be this violet angel energy. All right? All right, Leo. I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session via phone or via Zoom, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com to check out my service suite. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership, you can get a 14-day free trial. You get to be entered to win a free reading from me, personal reading. Every month you are a member. I pick a different member every month. You get to sit on my amazing live members only sessions. I do different things, whether it's twin flame, group sessions, 18 plus lives, new moon, full moon lives, that type of stuff. You get access to daily guidance videos, which helps supplement these readings. It gives you more guidance to help you go through the week. You get access to my meditation videos and a whole bunch of other stuff depending on the tier that you choose. Okay, the higher ones also include the live coaching with me on a monthly basis for as long as you keep the membership, and other discounts as well. Okay, indefinite discounts, meaning you get a coupon code and you get to use it for the duration of your membership. Okay, so you can book as many readings as you want and use the same coupon code for all of them. Okay, and whatever classes that I have. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, there's a link to check out the memberships in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com and click on the Join Now button, you also get to see the different tiers, and you will be able to sign up for your 14-day free trial depending on the tier that you choose, okay? All right, Leo, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.